All right, and Tony is picking alongside us. He has picked Georgia, Central Florida, and Boston College. Okay. For my fourth selection, we're going to do the Battle of Florida between Miami and Florida State. Florida State's at home. Both teams are 4-4. Florida State hosting Miami. Excuse me.
Let's see here. Florida State and UM.
And remember, Miami is on the road. Florida State is at home. Florida State doing better than I thought they would. Miami seems to have improved since making the switch from Jaron to Nkosi.
Yeah, they barely squeaked by Pitt this past week, too.
They did. I'm going to take Florida State.
Yeah, I'm going FSU as well.
Okay. Tony picked Miami.
Interesting.
And we're both going Florida State.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some ones, too, that won't be total bus.
And my final pick is going to be Maine at Albany on Saturday. Maine 3-5, Albany 5-3. Albany has 3 losses, one of which being by 17 points to Central Michigan.
Oh.
Central Michigan did not cover the spread of 17.5.
Albany is at home?
Albany is at home.
Give me Albany.
The other losses for Albany were both field goal contests. Monmouth beat them 38-35 in overtime, and Richmond beat them 23-20. So, I'm taking Albany. Tony's taking Albany. You're taking Albany.
Albany all around. No bow to that.
This is the second week in a row, Tony, that you've picked against Maine. All right. And that does it for my 5 picks.
All right.
Dan Beebe.
All right. I have...
I've left some good ones for you.
Thank you.
Interesting ones. I.e., Kansas State at Kansas could be interesting. Because Kansas State kind of sucks, despite the fact they're ranked.
As bad as here's the thing. As bad as I want to do the Army Air Force game, I don't think it's going to be that good. I think Air Force will handily win it, so we'll skip that. I am looking at
the tough one, though. Toughest game of the week is going to be Wofford at Clemson.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you got Utah, Washington, SMU, Memphis.
There's a UConn Navy game Friday night. That's not going to be good.
No.
You know?
Nah.
So it's not probably the most ideal pick for the first one here, but I think it would make things interesting. Let's do the Oregon USC game because USC, of course, is unranked, facing number 7 Oregon, and USC is at home. Oregon is a 4.5-point favorite. I will go USC.
You're going to take USC to beat Oregon.
And a spoiler. Here it comes.
All right. Dan Beebe.
Game number 2.
Shit ain't happening, bruh. Oregon.
Great. I mean, you gotta,
And Tony also picks oregano.
Oregano?
Oregano.
Yeah, you have to go out on a long shot every now and then. All right.
Wait a second. Did you pick Boston College or Syracuse?
I picked BC.
Okay. I put you down for Syracuse. I don't know
Way to
why.
go. You better send this to a group because we'll have to probably have all kinds of...
Cheating allegations?
Yeah. You saying, put him in for this so I can win the,
Yep.
win the week. Anyways. Game number 2. Let's do... Head here. And it should be hopefully.
I accidentally picked Oregon.
Way to go.
Let me put that G in for Oregon. There we go.
How about TCU versus Oklahoma State?
Oh, God. TCU, Oklahoma State. And Tony says, fuck Maine. TCU hot off their upset over Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma State hot off their win against Iowa State.
And OK State at home.
TCU.
Good one.
Yeah, TCU.
Give me OK State.
Okay.
Okay.
And Tony says OK State as well.
All right.
So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3 more to pick.
Yep. And I got the third college game here. Let's try SMU versus
Thank
Memphis.
fucking God, because if you were going to pick something else, I was going to take away one of your picks and put this in anyways.
No, I mean, like I said, I try to find decent matchups. Some weeks it's harder than others.
Oh, shit. SMU
Memphis.
SMU, undefeated, has had a couple of close calls. Memphis, Gainwell's a fucking beast out of the backfield.
Which they...
Did Memphis beat Temple? Or did they just lose to Temple?
It was... No, they lost to Temple by 2 points.
Okay.
And this past week they played Tulsa and they squeaked it out 42-41. We were watching that game.
Yeah.
They did beat Tulane by 30 points. Tulane's
been pretty
playing
good.
Yeah. I'm going Memphis on that one.
Going with Memphis to take out undefeated SMU?
Yep.
Give me SMU.
7-1 versus 8-0.
Tony also takes Memphis.
All right, good company. And then let's see. Now I think I'll do the last 2 for the NFL. And just bring up the week's matchups here. Here we go. Just glancing through, I'm sure a lot of them will just be kind of crappy games, but yeah, I mean, we got the Redskins and the Bills. Come on. Jets, Dolphins. Could be an interesting ass fest.
I mean, do you find ass fests to be interesting?
If they're close games, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do... Oh, shit. I mean, I could see Patriots-Ravens being somewhat entertaining. But I think we kind of know... I mean, do we think we know what the outcome is?
For which game?
Patriots-Ravens.
No, actually, I don't.
Should we do that game? I kind of want to do that game. Let's do that game. Straight up.
Straight up, Ravens-Patriots?
Yeah. Ravens are at home.
Give me the Ravens. I'm going to regret this, but I'm taking the Ravens.
I just don't see, like, I don't know. I don't think...
How a team that lost to the Browns could beat the Patriots?
Well, I don't see how the... Do you honestly think the Patriots are going to go on the whole undefeated ploy thing again?
I don't.
You think there's got to be a win or a loss to scratch out there somewheres, right?
Right.
Although I don't know if this would be the week they could do it. Who else... To make it interesting, who else are the Patriots playing this season?
Tony says, fuck me, Pats. He chooses the Patriots.
That's kind of how, like, I'm going to say Pats, I think, but it's just like it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Patriots from here on out, they got the Ravens.
They have Dallas coming up in a couple weeks.
They got the Eagles. They have Dallas. Yep. They have the Texans. They have the Chiefs, which Pat Mahomes should be back by then. Could be that week. But then after that, it's like literally Bengals, Dolphins. So they got maybe, I think Houston could take them. They got like what, 1, 2, Dallas potentially. Especially if they can establish the run game with Zeke, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got 1, 2, 3. The Eagles, I think, would be pushovers for them. 3, 4 good games to potentially lose one. Though I don't know if it's going to be this week, so for good humor, give me the Ravens.
Oh, taking the Ravens.
I want to see it get done. I don't want to, I don't want to be waiting on like when's that loss going to come. Hopefully it's this week. So give me the Ravens.
Okay, and final game. What game are you picking, Dan Beebe?
God, I don't even know if I want it to be NFL. I feel like that's probably going to be like the best game of the whole week because outside of that, you got Chargers, Packers, the Browns, Broncos. That should be a
shit fest.
A shit fest, yeah. Cowboys, Giants. I mean, you're probably going to stomp the shit out of the Giants.
I don't know. It's in New Jersey.
Meadowlands.
Daniel Jones is a better quarterback at this point in his career than Eli Manning is at this point in his career. They have a true number one wide receiver in Golden Tate.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon Barkley is back. I don't know. It could be a little bit closer than people would think.
49ers, Cardinals, I feel that's going to be one-sided.
Oh, yeah.
But outside of that, I mean, Lions, Raiders, that could potentially be a good one. We got a second place Raiders. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do Detroit, Oakland.
Detroit. Lions are significantly better than the Raiders. Give me the Lions.
Actually, no, let's not do that.
Oh, I've already picked. And Tony's probably typing in the chat. Don't do it, Tony. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. He chose the Raiders. Pick doesn't count, Tony. We're changing the game. What's your next pick, BB?
No, that's all right. Since you guys picked, we'll stay with it.
Stay with it?
Yeah.
Okay, Tony, your Raiders pick stays.
Yeah. I'll go Raiders, too. Raiders
okay.
Are at home.
Okay, so I've got Lions.
Yeah, 80%. Go with it.
Okay.
And plus whatever. Yeah, so that should be 5-5 now.
All right, let's just run through it. All right, Dan Beebe, you have Georgia, Central Florida, Boston College, Florida State, Albany, USC, OK State, Memphis, Ravens, Raiders.
Yep.
Tony, you have Georgia, Central Florida, Boston College, Miami, Albany, Oregon, Oklahoma State, Memphis, fuck me Patriots, and Raiders. I've got Georgia, Central Florida, Syracuse, Florida State, Albany, Oregon, TCU, SMU, Ravens, Lions. All right.
Pick some crazy shit, but
I do believe we are all set. We'll get this out to Dan O'Shea so that he can make some picks.
Hopefully make some.
All right. Guys, it's been a long show. We're going to finish up with This Week in Sports History, and then we are out of here. So I think I got a good one. Good one for Halloween time.
Spooky.
Yeah. So, on October 31st, 2003, 13-year-old Bethany Hamilton has her arm bitten off by a shark while surfing in Hawaii.
Ugh.
She then became a national story, has a movie made about her, and all sorts of shit. How scary to just be out there surfing. She's a professional surfer.
Yep.
And just get your fucking arm bitten off by a shark. On Halloween!
It happens.
Of all days. Halloween.
I guess it's nice if, somebody else can pick up the ball for you and make the story about it.
Right. All right, guys. That's going to do it for us. I want to thank you all for listening. Make sure you check us out on Twitter at DanDanTony. On Facebook, we are DanDanTony Sports. If you want to send us an email, do so. We are DanDanTonySports@gmail.com. Thanks again for listening. For Dan,